Earthlings, my name is Kibby, and this is What on Earth? So, viruses. I'm pretty sure most, if not all of you watching, are pretty familiar with them, especially now. However, it has come to my attention that many people don't seem to grasp just how weird these things are. First off, they're not even really considered alive, but they also kind of are. Like, they're not alive in the same sense plants, animals, and pretty much anything made of cells are, but they're also more alive than, say, a rock. A rock doesn't really do anything. It just sits there until an outside force does something to it. Viruses, on the other hand, have a function, and that function is to reproduce, which is one of the characteristics of living things, making them occupy this weird in-between area of alive but not alive. The way viruses reproduce also muddies the water a bit. Viruses are just bits of genetic information wrapped in a protein coat specifically shaped for the specific cell they attack. Once the virus comes into contact with the proper cell, the protein coat attaches to receptors in the cell membrane and releases their genetic information into the cell. The genetic information then splices itself into the cell's own genetic information and basically hijacks the cell's functions, forcing it to make more copies of the virus. That is actually kinda terrifying when you think about it. Anyway, the point is that viruses need another unrelated organism to reproduce. All other living things are able to produce their offspring on their own. Sure, some may use another organism in part of the process, but none take over another organism to separately create offspring the way viruses do. Finally, the weirdest part is no one really knows where viruses came from. For many living and even some non-living things, humans have been able to pretty accurately track their origin. However, given the very nature of viruses, it is incredibly hard to do more than hypothesize. Some think viruses are a result of genetic information gaining the ability to freely transfer between cells and later developing into something infectious. Others believe viruses to have come from cells that lost much of their genetic information as they adopted a parasitic approach to reproduction. And still others believe that viruses came before cell-based life even existed, and took on a more parasitic role once cells formed. Which one is correct? Who knows? Maybe all of them, maybe none of them. There just isn't enough information to say anything conclusive. But that's what I love about you humans. You have a question and you get the best answer you can, and then you keep looking. There may be some real idiots out there, but so many of you are just incredible. I hope you all liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And as always, please let me know if you have any ideas for weird things you want me to talk about. Stay safe, everyone. Okay, bye!